Okay, Noelle here again, showing you how to pull your walls for your cylinder. So before, every movement was done at 6 o'clock, okay? If our wheel is a clock, this is 6 o'clock. Right where your apron meets, okay? I don't want to go above 3 o'clock. I want to do most of my work around 4 o'clock when I'm pulling the walls. Everything else prior to this, I was located in a central position and at 6 o'clock. So on the wall, I'm going to do a hand position that I call the butterfly, all right? Hands together, thumbs intertwined, and then I close the wings. I know it's kind of cheesy, but it works for me and my students. Okay, so this time my body is tilted a little bit and my elbows aren't engaged symmetrically because I have to be kind of over at 4 o'clock. So I'm going to pull that wall vertically up. The goal here is to squeeze the same amount of clay on the exterior and the interior. As I'm pulling, I want to pull the wall more into the middle of the wheel as opposed to out. A huge I'm compressing the top rim now. A huge beginner mistake is to turn it into a bowl almost immediately. Okay, we're gonna do one more pass. This time, I'm gonna use my sponge, but my hands are still touching. I'm a big fan of subbing in the sponge for my exterior fingers because I just get a little bit of a smoother wall. All right, that was 2 pulls. I compressing the top rim a little bit. I clean up as I go, but I use the sponge pretty wrung out. I'm trying not to introduce too much clay, too much water back into the clay. I also will go back to my rib and I will sometimes, see if you can see this. I'm gonna do it over here, but keep in mind you're usually doing this at 4 o'clock. All right, sometimes if I feel like I don't have a good base to pull from, I will just kind of skim off a little bit at the bottom. Not a lot, see, just a little bit. Okay. I want my mug here to have very vertical walls. I don't want this cup to be rounded or organic looking. I'm looking for something like very clean and straight for this cylinder. All right, so that's looking pretty good. And I often use a tool to check my height. So if I want the mugs to all be approximately the same height, I like this tool. It is called a sunshine stick. And the reason it's called a sunshine stick is because the woman who invented it, her name is Sunshine Copp. And look her up. She has really great books, introductory books, and it's a really awesome tool. So it has hashtags in it, and then I can say, okay, I was hoping to throw a cup that was 4 1/4 inches tall. All right, so mission accomplished. At this point, I am gonna make some decisions about, I'm gonna face you guys again. At this point, I'm gonna make some decisions about what I want the cup to look like. So there's a lot of decisions I can make at this point. Do I wanna round out the belly? Do I wanna really clean up all the throwing lines? What do I want my foot to look like? These are all decisions we will start to be making as we go. But for now, that just covers the basics of pulling up a wall.